The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In the period, the armed forces of the Russian Federation carried out 8 group strikes by Iskander-M operational tactical system and unmanned aerial vehicles. Fighter aviation of the Russian Aerospace Forces shot down 1 Su-25 ground attack aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force close to Preobrazhenka. Press center chiefs of Vostok, Zapat, center groups of forces make statements on current situation in the areas of responsibility. The Russian Defense Ministry shows footage of strongholds and shelters of AFU units wiped out by Russian UAV operators, Faggot anti-tank guided missile systems, 30mm AG-17 Plamia automatic grenade launchers, Mi-28 in-attack helicopters, Sansapiok heavy flamethrower systems, and 2 S-4 Topin self-propelled mortars in action in the course of the special military operation. Final stage of joint exercise with CSTO Peacekeeping Forces Unbreakable Brotherhood 2023 takes place in Kyrgyzstan, in Kupiansk direction. In the course of active operations, units of the Zapat group of forces, supported by aviation and artillery, have repelled 7 attacks by assault groups of 14th, 32nd, and 115th Mechanized Brigades of the AFU close to Ivanovka, Sinkovka, and Timkovka. The actions of 1 Ukrainian sabotage and reconnaissance group have been disrupted close to Liman-Pervy. The enemy losses were up to 215 Ukrainian servicemen killed and wounded, 1 tank, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 pickup trucks, and 1 Polish-manufactured Krab self-propelled artillery system in Krasny Liman direction as a result of coordinated actions of units of the Center Group of Forces, Army Aviation and Artillery. 2 attacks by assault groups of the 67th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have been repelled north of Serebryanka. In addition, AFU 21st, 63rd, and 67th Mechanized Brigades have been hit close to Torskoy and Yampilovka and Chervenaya Dubrova. The enemy losses were up to 30 military personnel, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 armored fighting vehicles, and 2 motor vehicles. In Donetsk direction, units of the Yug Group of Forces, in cooperation with aviation and artillery, have repelled 1 enemy attack and also defeated AFU manpower and hardware near Andriivka, Klashivka, Kurdyumovka, and Mariinka. The enemy losses were up to 185 servicemen, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, 1 U.S. manufactured M777 artillery system, 1 D-20 howitzer, Akatsia and Gvostika self-propelled artillery systems, and 1 Bukovo electronic warfare station. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces, in cooperation with Army Aviation and Artillery, have inflicted 1 fire attack on manpower concentration areas of AFU 79th Air Assault and 72nd Mechanized Brigades near Ugoldar and Nikolskoye. The enemy losses were up to 170 Ukrainian soldiers, 1 infantry fighting vehicle, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles. In Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian Group of Forces, in cooperation with aviation and artillery, have repelled 5 attacks by 23rd and 118th Mechanized Brigades of the AFU, as well as the 15th Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine close to Verbovoy and Rabatino. The enemy losses were over 35 Ukrainian servicemen, 1 tank, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 3 pickup trucks, 1 M-Stabi howitzer, and 1 U.S. manufactured M119 gun. In Kherson direction, the AFU 126th Territorial Defense Brigade suffered a fire defeat of manpower and hardware near Borislav. In addition, the activities of 1 AFU sabotage and reconnaissance group on the island of Alyashkinsky have been suppressed. The enemy losses were more than 40 Ukrainian servicemen, 8 motor vehicles, 1 Giatson B howitzer, and 3 D-30 guns, operational, tactical, and Army aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have neutralized manpower and military hardware in 115 areas. Air defense facilities have shot down 31 enemy unmanned aerial vehicles close to Nikovoy, Berestovoy, Verbovoy, Romanovskoy, and Peshanovka. In total, 488 airplanes, 250 helicopters, 7,821 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 air defense missile systems, 12,598 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,163 fighting vehicles equipped with MLRS, 6,764 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 14,230 special military motor vehicles have been destroyed during the special military operation.
Ну, такая техника. Такие патроны. Вон, через нос. Все, кассета.
Кассета.
Серьезно. Снял?
Да.
Пока. Сфотографировать.